The sun shone brightly on the meadow. Lush green grass swayed gently in the breeze. A peaceful day, you might think, but for one duck and a hen, it was about to get very exciting. The duck, with her bright orange bill and sleek brown feathers, waddled towards a patch of wildflowers. She was looking for tasty insects, completely unaware of the drama that was about to unfold. Nearby, a proud mother hen diligently guarded her nest of eggs. She was a beautiful sight, with her speckled brown and white feathers and bright red comb. Her sharp eyes darted around, ever watchful for danger. The hen clucked softly to her unborn chicks, promising them safety and warmth. She had chosen her nesting spot carefully, hidden amongst tall grasses, shielded from the harsh summer sun. Suddenly the duck, in her quest for a juicy worm, stumbled right upon the hen's hidden nest. Find the nest, peered down curiously. 10 large white eggs lay nestled in a bed of soft straw. Now, ducks don't usually care much for other birds' eggs. They prefer to lay their own, thank you very much. But these eggs, so round and smooth, seemed to hold a strange fascination for her. She stretched out her neck and gently nudged one of the eggs with her bill. Maybe, she thought, just maybe she could add it to her own clutch. After all, a bigger clutch meant more ducklings, right? The hen, however, was having none of it. In a flash, she was up and squawking, her wings spread wide in a threatening display. "Get away from my eggs," her clucking seemed to shout. This was her nest, her precious eggs, and no duck was going to steal them. The duck, taken aback by this sudden outburst, jumped back in alarm. She hadn't expected such a fierce reaction. By maternal instinct, fluffed up her feathers, appearing twice her normal size. Her beady eyes glared at the duck, daring it to come closer. The duck, though larger, seemed hesitant to challenge the angry mother. She knew that hens could be surprisingly strong and aggressive when defending their young. After all, they had sharp beaks and strong legs, ready to deliver a painful peck or scratch. The duck quacked indignantly, as if protesting the hen's accusations. She hadn't really meant any harm, she just wanted a closer look. But the hen was not buying it. She continued to circle the nest, her clucking growing louder and more insistent. The duck, realizing that her presence was unwelcome, decided to retreat. She waddled away, grumbling under her breath, her dreams of a larger brood dashed. The hen watched the duck disappear into the tall grasses. Satisfied that the threat was gone, she settled back onto her nest, her body covering the precious eggs. But the peace was short-lived. The duck, her curiosity piqued, decided to try her luck again. This time she approached the nest from a different direction, hoping to catch the hen off guard. She ducked low to the ground, her webbed feet barely making a sound as she crept through the grass. The hen, however, was too clever. She had heard the rustling and was ready for the duck's second attempt. With a furious squawk, she leapt off the nest, wings beating wildly. The duck, startled by the sudden attack, jumped back with a loud quack, flapping her own wings in defense. The meadow, once so peaceful, was now the stage for a feathered frenzy. The two birds faced off, their eyes locked in a battle of wills. Feathers flew as they pecked and clawed at each other. The duck, with her larger size, tried to intimidate the hen. However, the hen was quick and agile, darting in and out, delivering sharp pecks to the duck's legs. The air filled with a cacophony of quacks and clucking, a comical yet intense battle for control of the nest. In the midst of the struggle, one of the hen's eggs rolled out of the nest. It lay abandoned in the grass, vulnerable and exposed. The fighting birds, oblivious to their own egg-laying habits, continued their squabble. Neither seemed to notice the lone egg, their focus solely on the nest itself. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. As the fight raged on, a new character entered the scene. A sleek grey goose with its distinctive orange bill and honking call arrived at the meadow. Geese, known for their calm demeanor and protective nature, often act as peacemakers in the bird world. The goose, witnessing the commotion, quickly assessed the situation. It honked loudly, its voice booming across the meadow, demanding attention. The duck and the hen, startled by the goose's arrival, paused their fight, turning to face the newcomer. The goose, with a few more honks and assertive gestures, managed to separate the warring birds. It then proceeded to examine the nest, gently nudging the remaining eggs with its bill. The goose, with its keen eyesight, noticed something peculiar. These eggs, though nestled in the hen's nest, were not all the same. Some of the eggs were indeed the hen's, round and white, but others were longer and slightly pointed with a pale greenish hue. These were clearly duck eggs, laid in the hen's nest some time before the fight erupted. The goose, understanding the situation, honked again, this time in a softer, more reassuring tone. It nudged the duck towards her own eggs, then gently guided the hen back to her rightful clutch. The truth was out. The duck hadn't been trying to steal the hen's eggs. She had simply been trying to reclaim her own. The hen, realizing her mistake, calmed down. Her maternal rage subsided, replaced by a sheepish embarrassment. The duck, relieved that the misunderstanding was cleared, quacked softly, a sign of apology. The meadow once again fell silent. The three birds stood around the nest, a newfound harmony settling over them. The feathered frenzy, born out of confusion and misunderstanding, had ended in a rather unexpected way. It served as a reminder that even in the animal kingdom, things are not always as they seem. Instinct, while powerful, can sometimes lead to conflict, especially when fueled by fear and territoriality. The duck, driven by her natural inclination to protect her eggs, had inadvertently triggered the hen's defensive response. The hen, fiercely protective of her nest, had reacted aggressively, mistaking the duck's intentions. The goose, with its wisdom and calming presence, had played a crucial role in resolving the conflict. It highlighted the importance of communication, even between different species, in understanding and overcoming differences. The incident in the sunny meadow offered a glimpse into the complex and often amusing interactions of the natural world. It reminded us that animals, just like humans, are driven by a range of emotions and instincts. These instincts, while essential for survival, can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and conflict. But nature, in its infinite wisdom, often provides solutions. The goose's intervention, the revelation of the mixed clutch, and the eventual reconciliation between the duck and the hen demonstrated the delicate balance that exists within ecosystems. It showcased the importance of understanding, tolerance, and cooperation in maintaining harmony, even amidst the chaos of a feathered frenzy.